A cause for mold. Or it's always the Foo Foo valve. That's the cause for the mold or other problems. This bathroom had mold growing on the ceiling surface for quite some time. It was a problem, could be a medical problem in the future. It was right above the shower. Mold is moisture related and needs a food source. The drywall was the food source. The moisture came from the shower. A professional or group of professional painters had scraped and painted 4 times, but each time the mold grew back. The mold returned on the surface despite antifungal paint and bleach on 4 separate occasions. So now something else had to be done about this. The black mold was only on the surface and not below it. That is, not into the material of the drywall. With scraping, there was no black material noted. The surface remained wet from the shower despite the use of the evacuation fan. This was a confusing problem and had to be dealt with. It could cause definitely some medical problems in the future if not taken care of properly. It was sure to cause health problems if not abated. This obviously is black mold. Does not necessarily mean it's Stachybotrys, but bleach did not help. So the area was bleached and scraped and painted. That did not prevent it from growing back. The exhaust fan may have been the problem, as it was supposed to evacuate the moisture after the shower and keep the place clean and dry. But the shower must be used. Obviously, people have to have a shower, usually every day. It's used several times as a health necessity. The water causing the mold must be eliminated, and the water is coming from the shower but is not being evacuated. So starting with the attic, looking for leaks. The attic was nice and clean and dry. There were no leaks. The ducts were good. Ducts were intact. And so this did not appear to be the source of the problem. So it was not leaking inside and down through the drywall. So then the exhaust fan and the ceiling itself was examined and removed and just checked out to see what the problem was. The cover was removed off the exhaust fan to expose the fan and the motor and the inside of the ductwork. The fan is dusty but functional. It operated well. The problem was the air was blowing back down instead of up the ducting, which was supposed to happen when the water and air is being evacuated properly to the outside. So removal of the fan and motor showed that the Foo Foo valve was stuck closed. And here's a picture of it stuck closed. It did not move. It was covered in dust and debris. The Foo Foo valve is now open in this photograph the way it is supposed to be when the evacuation fan is on. So this was repaired, this was fixed, and now the ceiling can be repaired and remain mold-free in the future as long as the motor keeps working, the fans keeps working, the Foo Foo valve and the ducting remains intact. So this is all because of a stuck Foo Foo valve. It's always the Foo Foo valve. So don't blow your Foo Foo valve. Yes, mold is a medical problem discussed in our textbook, Medical Toxicology, Diagnosis and Treatment of Human Poisoning. Here's another one of my textbooks. And thank you very much for your kind support throughout the years. I really appreciate it. And please, if you would like to, please subscribe to my channel by pressing on the small caricature down below this on the right. Have a good life. Thank you.